Let's talk about accents. And French accents are very important because they help you both with pronunciation and with distinguishing words that otherwise would sound the same. Most important one, accent aigu. Accent aigu. Notice the direction of the accent aigu. Bottom left, top right. Bottom left, top right. Accent aigu. Accent aigu is an accent you can hear. Et, été, fatigué, blé. So, not only are the E's with an accent always pronounced, but if it has an accent aigu, it's a E, été, fatigué, blé. Répétez. Été, fatigué, blé. And the name of this accent? Accent aigu. Répétez. Accent aigu. More examples. Étudiant. Now remember, when you have an E accent aigu before a T or a P, that is often like an S or an ES. So étudiant, étudiant is like student in English. Épouse is like spouse. État is like state or even estate in English. Répétez. Étudiant, épouse, état. Notice how an E that's not accented is normally not pronounced unless it's followed by another consonant. So, épouse, état. Second important accent, accent grave. Top left, bottom right. Top left, bottom right. Accent grave. This accent can be over all sorts of letters. A, U, sometimes O, E, okay? And when it's over an A, it doesn't really change the pronunciation. When it's over a U, it doesn't change the pronunciation, but it will help you distinguish it from other words that don't have the accent. When it is over an E, it does have a particular pronunciation. So this here's A, this here's U, and this is mère. 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 The A, notice how A here means two, different from il a, he has. So if A does not have an accent mark, it's has. If it does have an accent mark, it's a preposition, means to. U with an accent mark means where, whereas U without an accent mark means or. Where, U accent grave, or U. D'autres exemples. Père, frère, cher, which means dear. Répétez. Père, frère, cher. Troisième exemple, ou troisième accent, la circonflexe. La circonflexe. Répétez. Circonflexe. It's that little hut over a letter, like this. Donc vous avez du, which means due, ma, which means mast, être, infinitive of to be. And it doesn't really change the pronunciation. It's a vestige of Latin in some cases, and sometimes it's just used to distinguish one word from another. Forêt, often the circumflex represents an S. So forêt, we'd recognize as forest. Forêt. Fête, we might recognize as feast or festival. Crête, we might recognize as crest. Pâte, you might recognize as pasta. Hôte, you might recognize as host. Île, you might recognize as isle. Okay? Répétez. Forêt, fête, crête, pâte, hôte, île. And the name of this accent, again, la circonflexe. La circonflexe. Répétez, circonflexe. Finally, we have the cédille. C, E accent aigu, D, I, 2 L, E. Cédille is placed under a C, and it's the opposite direction of the C. Here's the function of the cédille. Normally, a C followed by A, O, U is pronounced like K. Car, compagnie, cumulatif. Okay. A C followed by an E or an I is pronounced like an S. Ce, si. If you want the pronunciation of that C that is followed by an A or an O or an U to be an S, you need to put that cédille underneath it to make it soft. So this is pronounced ça. Conçu, reçoit, commençons. Okay, so that is the function of the cédille. It makes a C that is followed by an O, an A, an O, or a U, soft and pronounced like an S. Répétez. Ça, conçu, reçoit, commençons.